Good morning, good morning. How we doing? It's another day in paradise. And we are here. So if you're hearing my voice, come on in, come on in. Okay? It's Christmas season. It's Christmas time. It's holiday season. I want you to be part of our journey. Okay? Want to be part of our journey? Come on in here, let's start. This is day 2 of our discussion. I promise you that in the next 14 days, which started yesterday, we're going to engage in certain discussion. Okay, we started yesterday. Understanding. Okay, why protection matters and what it's supposed to come first before wealth creation. Okay, and yesterday we covered a topic. What we covered yesterday is why protection should come first before wealth. And what is that important? Because many people do not understand. Most people try to build wealth on a shaky foundation, and that is why it keeps collapsing. And we discuss why we have to protect first. Because wealth without protection is like pouring water into a bucket with holes. You're working so hard. You're praying so hard. You're joining the online prayers, day prayers, night prayers. But yet, you're not seeing different. It's because some of the fundamentals are not being shared among the middle class. So, an emergency doesn't ask for permission. It can occur at any time. It does not matter how your level is. Okay? So therefore, protection is not fear-based. It's wisdom-based. You protect based on the wisdom, the knowledge. Okay? Not based on fear. Now today, we're going to talk about what is actually protection portfolio. What is protection portfolio? I have most of you that watched this video yesterday, you're able to make a comment. Remember, the goal is to teach. That is the goal. So, if you can help, share the video. We keep having interruptions coming into my office, okay? Sorry about that. If you can help share the video, maybe a friend, a colleague, and there was something posted yesterday. The first 100 people that will share this video throughout this last day that we're going to share will receive a giveaway. Don't worry. Initially, my assistant restricted it to US and Canada residents, but it's open to anybody. The first 100 people that will share this video throughout this 14-day journey is going to get a giveaway. It does not matter where you are. But especially if you have a mind to give back, you want to make impact, you want to provide holistic approach to value, I encourage you to share it. Anytime you come across it, it doesn't matter whether it's today or tomorrow or next year, guess what? Protection is the only thing that's constant. Do you know that? It's the only thing that's constant. So that being said, let's ride for the second day. We're going to make it short. It's not going to be long. Once again, my name is Princess Dr. Ruth Ifediora, and I'm speaking to you from Dallas, Texas. And today, in a brief, we just want to look at what is protection portfolio. In America and Canada, there are several financial portfolios. And like I shared yesterday, it's classified into investment and protection. Investment is when your focus is accumulation. You want to grow your money. That's investment, which is good. In order to create wealth, like I said yesterday, you must have investment and protection. Now, in order for you to create a sustainable wealth, your protection should come first and remain ongoing. Your investment, of course, has to be there. If you really want to accumulate fast, you have to engage in crypto, in stocks, in option, in real estate, different businesses. The goal is accumulate. Now you accumulate. What? How do you protect? Protection comes in. Just think about this for a moment. If your family lost your income tomorrow, maybe you're running this church, or you're running this home health, you're running the group home, you're a financial person, you have your financial office, you're a doctor, you're a nurse. Either you're an employee or employer, whichever one you are. Whether you're an entrepreneur, you're a solopreneur, whichever one you are. If that source of income disappears tomorrow, how long will your family survive? How long can that business stand without you? You are the number one asset. In everything you do, you are the number one asset. Some of the protection portfolio or the protection portfolio that exists, especially in US and Canada, number one is life insurance. Some people think life insurance is based on fear. Let me do it in case I die. No, it's a protection portfolio that comes based on wisdom. Knowing that you have to protect what matters the most, which is you, your family, your income, your businesses. So if you're hearing my voice this morning, you don't have life insurance. You live in the United States and Canada, and you're making maybe 100 million a year, or you're making $1 a year. I'm telling you, remember what I said. Emergencies does not ask for what? Permission. One incident can take you off the ground. And you move from grace to grass. There's a reason. We'll talk more about that. Number two on the protection portfolio is income and disability protection, which also you can use life insurance to do what? To manage that. You can also have independent income and disability insurance protection. Whenever you hear protection, know that is insurance. There is no protection you have, there's no insurance. You also have health and critical illness coverages. Only comes from what? Insurance. So if you're building wealth, if you're entering into investment, like your real estate, like trucking business, like any of those, you're entering it. Guess what? You must tell yourself that you have to protect yourself. That is what matters. Because your protection is what it acts as a buffer when the going gets tough. It acts as a buffer when the emergencies arise, which nobody, I'll repeat, nobody knows when the next emergency is going to happen. It could be natural disaster. That's why I encourage you to go read the book that said, The Financial Pocket Knife. You could be good personally. It could be good physically. It could be good financially. You don't have control over natural disasters. It can happen at any time. But unfortunately, what is happening, what we have seen, is that because in order for you to have protection portfolio, you must find somebody like me who is a licensed financial professional to engage in protection discussion. But majority of the business people, for example, or highly professionals like physicians, nurses, pharmacists, IT big bosses, they tend to rely on, example, their CPA, accountant, financial advisor, business analyst to talk about protection. Unfortunately, these people are good. They are excellent. But guess what? You cannot discuss protection portfolio if you're not duly licensed. So if you're going to your accountant CPA to talk about protection portfolio and they're not licensed, one, you're forcing them to engage in an illegal act because it's illegal, don't quote me, to talk about protection portfolio when you do not have license, especially the number one on the list. You have no legal right to engage in it. And because you have no legal right, what advice do you think somebody that is not a doctor is going to tell you? Instead of you looking for a doctor who is duly licensed, have the education, have the competency, have the legal and practice capacity, you're asking someone else who is not licensed just because they are trained in that environment to maybe do your books, do your taxes, make projections on a variable environment. You're asking them information on protection. Of course, first thing they're going to tell you, oh, it doesn't make sense. You don't need to talk about that. Let's grow this money because they're trying to talk about accumulation, growth, which is good. They're the best. I use them. I have my CPA, I have my accountant, I have my financial advisor, but guess what? They know where their limits are in terms of what they are trying to do. Excuse me. So when I hire them, I tell them what to do for me, not them telling me what to do. If I need them to do something for me, I ask them to see, look at this internal revenue code, go research it and see how it benefits me. Research. I didn't ask them for recommendation. I asked only for what? Research. Because now they can go find this code. Why I have my time doing the things that matters. I have them in my house. So, in essence, what I'm trying to say is that protection portfolio, in order for you to have it, it doesn't matter whether you're a business person or not. You have to get it from a duly licensed professional. They are called licensed financial professionals, or they may call them life and health insurance agents. They are the only one that have the right to discuss and talk about protection. Because protection buy times and options. When your ability, your capacity to engage in that business, because of any of those eventualities, in the book, Financial Pocket Knife, by Todd, it says that risks are classified into 4. In essence, your protection manages your risk. Any risk management system that excluded protection portfolio is not a risk management strategy. Now, let me ask you, listening to me. Let me ask you, on the scale of 0 to 10, thank you for joining us. Please share this video. On the scale of 0 to 10, how protected do you feel financially? How protected do you feel financially on the scale of 0 to 10? There are 4 major risk areas. Physical risk, financial risk, personal risk, environmental risk. In the course of these 14 days, I'll definitely list for you what belongs to each of these risk class. And everybody, at any point in time, can be impacted if you're not duly protected. So I want you, at any point in time you come across this video, write down the top 2 risks your family faces financially. Write it down. You can share it in the chat, or you can inbox me privately. Put it in the chat or inbox me privately. So tomorrow, we'll break down life insurance. Tomorrow, we'll break down life insurance. If you're hearing me, whenever you come across this video, reach out to me. One of the most competent person that is duly licensed that can help you understand the role of protection portfolio in wealth building. Why? Protection portfolio is time sensitive. We'll talk a little bit more about that. Tomorrow, same time, I'm going to discuss overview on life insurance. So sit tight. We're going to be on a journey. If you want to know more, what I'm sharing here is just an overview. If you want to know more, put in the chat secure or protection or inbox me privately. I see that a lot of people like to inbox me privately. Inbox me and write protection. Someone in my office will definitely reach out to you. And if you're a business owner, if you're on 1099, you live in the United States and Canada, you have 13 more days to do what? To leverage protection portfolio as a tax strategy. I'm not giving you tax advice, but I'll be happy to collaborate with your tax person to see how you can leverage protection portfolio as a tax strategy for your business. So do not hesitate to reach out. And if you live outside of United States and Canada and you have a family, you have a friend, you have business owners, you know them, reach out. Feel free to give them my contact. Okay? Feel free to give them my contact. Why? I can help them. I'm licensed in all the states in the United States. And I can help them in Canada. So if you have someone, refer them, share this video. They can reach out to my office at 469-487-3469. Or they can email me at royalstarleadership@gmail.com. Or they can comment on our Facebook page here, protection, or inbox me. In order for you to benefit from this protection portfolio, you have to live in the United States or Canada. If you live overseas, if you're a foreigner who live overseas, but frequent United States and Canada, you also can benefit from protection portfolio. You know, America is so generous that they try to take care of everybody. If you follow the due process, if you follow the law. You can also participate in global protection. But there are certain things, there are certain requirements that have to be in place. So inbox me, comment protection. We definitely will reach out to you and help you, especially for this last month. It's not really a choice. You're not going to choose, can I have investment or protection? No, 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 it's not a choice. You're going to have investment and protection. And your protection comes first. You know why I have to tell you that with confidence? Because I'm duly licensed. I've gone through the FBI background check to be licensed to talk about these things. So I want to say thank you so much for listening to me today. Share this video. If you want to get a giveaway by the end of this month, share this video. It doesn't matter whether you live in the United States or Canada or anywhere in the world, you live in Nigeria, you live in Ghana, anywhere you live, just share this video. Someone will benefit from it. Just to recap what we talked about today. We talked about a protection portfolio is one of the items or tools that you need to create wealth. And is the first thing that should come on the pyramid of wealth creation. We mentioned there are three major of them: life insurance, income and disability protection, health and critical illness protection. We let you know that protection by times and options. You can't pray it off by prayers. I'm sorry. You can't pray it off by prayers. That's why you have prayed, and God has sent me your way to educate you. That's what the prayer does. The prayer connects you to the people so that you don't perish. Because my Bible said the only thing that perishes people is what? Lack of knowledge. It said, my people perish due to lack of knowledge. And because of that, we are tools in the hand of God to prevent people from perishing, especially in times of emergencies, which nobody has control over when it's going to happen. Nobody. It could be a pastor, it could be a bishop, it could be a imam. Nobody is excluded from emergencies. It can happen to anybody. So he has sent us your way today so that you understand the role of protection in wealth creation and having a peace of mind. So in this Christmas season, what we are sharing is the things you can put in place to create peace of mind. So you can have enough time, have an open heart to pray and engage in things that matters the most. Once again, my name is Princess Dr. Ruth Ifediora, And I appreciate everyone that joined us on this call this morning. But the most important thing is for you to just share this video. Ask your friend, tag someone. If I see you tag someone, I will call you out the next day when I come. For yesterday, love it. I appreciate you for engaging in the discussion yesterday. That was amazing. Okay. Love it. I appreciate you for engaging in the call yesterday. Comfort, Miss Comfort Wabaso, thank you so much for your participation. Miss Vivian Osakwe, thank you so much for participating yesterday. Today, want to see your participation and tag someone. Tag someone to participate. Tomorrow, that is Friday. Tomorrow, that is Friday, we're going to talk about overview of life insurance. We're going to demystify certain things about life insurance. If you have any question before tomorrow, reach out, inbox me or put it in the chat. I'll be able to answer any of your questions. Follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, and ask any of your questions. Otherwise, I want to say have a nice day. Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you again tomorrow by God's grace. Bye-bye.